Blimey.
This is A1, Jack. Go on.
More and more, I feel this journal will be nothing more than a testament to what happened on this rock, when we're all dead. Peyton called a meeting today. Not just the senior staff, but an all-out circus parade in the cafeteria. He called the Vor's demands preposterous and an act of aggression, and that the UE doesn't negotiate with terrorists. All that nonsense spewing from his mouth wouldn't be so alarming if I wasn't aware of his true intentions. And he claims to have received orders from the Council for a preemptive strike on the recon fleet. And the people are so rattled from the Vor's messenger's suicide, they'll eat up anything he says, as long as it gives them a sense of security.
You're on the elevator. Docking stabilizer aligns large vessels with the asteroid's rotation. I've done the math. Putting it into overdrive should generate enough force to yank the mothership off balance. And once its engine is blown to hell, the rock's gravity well will do the rest.
Good job. Now let's rattle their cage.
I'll see you through the control logic. Gravity stabilizers are complex.
Again, just gonna fuck around with these randomly.
Jack, you... Huh? Central arm has started rotating counterclockwise to the other two. That will cause a vortex, yes!
Real genius, that one. I think I let you cheat on the entry exam.
Yeah, and we both failed. They only let us in on account of our physical.
Man's gotta play to his strengths.
Both barrels!
The bombing started an hour ago. Haven't stopped since. A few external corridors have already collapsed, but for now the base is making one is holding. Main generators are fried, and in-house auxiliary backups won't last us very long. This is happening, and Payton and his men have been captured, are dead, or worse. Not that it really makes me sad. They got what they deserved. The look of dismay on our people's faces is proof enough. We're in over our heads this whole time. What remains of the army detachment and security forces are starting to barricade the place down. Since all comms are dead, the relay substation was the first thing to get hit. We're all just sitting here, waiting. Someone started a song to lift up spirits, but most were too shell-shocked to even notice.
Next stop, elevator C3. I'm marking it now.
beauty of the world.
Not really.
Last time I tried to reach out to you, that's for sure.
Both barrels.
Large open hole behind this door, and it's the only route to the docking port. That means a lot of enemies standing by.
Let's not keep them waiting.
Both barrels. Both barrels. Found bonus.
Guess they didn't like your little stunt back there, huh?
Good. have to do better than that, alien brains.
You need to skip 2 floors to get to the cargo bay leading up to docking. Get a move on.
Double trouble.
The Vors have invaded the station. God, that sounds absurd, considering we were working here side by side only a week ago. Everything has changed since. They're pushing the army, and us civilians with them, further and further towards the mined-out caverns. When I mentioned to one of the officers that they should try to break through one of the landing bays and try to launch some of the people in supply freighters, he barked back that if I want to be flattened by Vors airstrikes, I can go right ahead. And when I insisted, he bashed me hard across my face. I don't really blame him. He's just a kid who thought doing jumping jacks on some off-world colony would be as good an alternative to hanging around that decaying planet of ours. It's time to do something more productive than waiting around to be shot.
Found bonus.
Going up. Or not.
I've detected a manual override of the elevator's controls. You should be able to exit via the maintenance catwalk, though.
Can you restart them?
Manual override, as in with a blunt instrument directly to the console?
Knock, knock. Ambush this.
Time for some sabotage of our own. Release the tower's docking clamps.
Found bonus.
It's working. The gravity vortex is starting to suck the mothership in. They've engaged the thruster engines. You gotta knock out their main power core before the stabilizers overheat, or the whole plan goes to hell.
Working on it. You have an entry point yet?
Yeah, but you're not gonna like it.
I bet.
We'll get back to that. Get to the cargo bay.
The situation has deteriorated rapidly in a matter of hours. Kark and I have split from the main group, and not a moment too soon. They were attacked by 2 Vors Centurions and accompanying warriors. All of the soldiers were killed, and the remaining civilians herded away. The plan right now is to hide out until things calm down enough to make a run for the shuttle bay. We've always had a few on standby, ready for a quick launch in case our sensors detected a Prometheum spike. Once we clear the asteroid's orbit, we can send out an SOS to command. Admittedly not the best escape plan in human history, but it's the only thing we've got.
some imagination, Buster Brown. The hell are you supposed to be, Fatso?
The last line of defense before we send the mothership to Kingdom Come. Looks more like the local pisshead, if you ask me.
I'll kick your small, fleshy ass.
You can barely lift your leg.